Guys, welcome back to another one of the Emerald Guitar shipping videos, and this week we have a beautiful lineup as always. And if you're not familiar with what the whole format is for the Emerald Guitar shipping video, basically what we do is every week we take all the guitars that we've finished the week before, all the custom guitars. They're not the only guitars that have left here in the past week, because our stock guitars we don't feature. But the custom guitars, we bring them all together in a selection like this into a beautiful collection. And we have a look at the different specifications. I don't play the guitars, so if you want to hear guitars being played, you need to go elsewhere on our YouTube channel, and you can find lots and lots of demonstrations of what our guitars sound like. But for visuals, for specification details, that's what this is all about. And as you'll see, a really nice variety, nice range of the Slimline guitars today, and a few really nice of our acoustics, and then a really nice Castrol here to finish off. So we're going to look through a really nice lineup with different colors, different finishes, different specs, and if you like guitars, hopefully you'll enjoy this. So we're starting off with the X10 Slimline. So Slimline, as you can see, it's a Slimline acoustic guitar, and the X10 Slimline really was a derivative of the X10 model that we had been doing for quite a few years, and we wanted to make something that was a little bit more focused towards, say, stage use and amplified use. So for somebody who maybe is more of an electric guitar player, like the feel of the slim electric kind of feel, well then this fits really, really well. So we took our X10, we made it about half the thickness, and it still has way more than half the voice. It's got probably just about the same actual acoustic volume as the other X10. It doesn't quite have the overall fullness of the sound because of the smaller body, but still packs a lot of punch. But amplified, it's really, really exceptional. So this one is going out to John in Maryland. It's American walnut on the top here, and it's got a beautiful dark color to it, that rich walnut color. And what I really like is there's a very subtle flame that runs through this walnut. You can see coming across here, and it's angled almost in chevrons, slightly angled up here at an angle. So a very nice veneer on the top. We've got the silver rings on the fretboard, and we don't see the silver rings quite as much. We see a lot of the more the fuller inlays, but the rings is very nice little detail. It's kind of like the standard dots, but just a little bit extra with the rings, and then it's a black carbon back and sides. So there we are to start with. Pickup system that we've got on here, we've got the Graphtec piezo's. That's the fully adjustable acoustic bridge that gives you adjustment for both height and intonation very easily, just like an electric guitar. And then it's got K&K pure minis inside, so that picks up the full body of the guitar, and the Graphtec then is picking up the strings. So we're a very nice combination pickup system, can give you a really rich natural sound from that. Then John in Florida, another X10 Slimline, and this one's a little bit different in the pickup system that's installed. So there's a lot of different pickups that you can choose on the X10 lineup. And this one, it's got the Graphtec piezo's, and then that is combined with the Crevo humbucker. So instead of the internal mic, it's got a humbucker here, and that works really well. Just you can blend those two together and get some really great sounds. This is Macassar ebony on the top, and the beautiful colors in that. It's got these black veins running through it, and these rich sort of almost it's like a deep, rich, reddy brown that the color is, and it's really, really quite beautiful. The controls are on the top on this one, so you've got individual volume controls and a little three-way switch that goes between the two pickups. Black sides, black carbon, contrasting with that beautiful top, and the black hardware. Very nice. Now, on to another one that's going out to Anthony in Nevada. And this is the X10 Slimline nylon, and that was actually the nylon version was the very first X10 Slimline we ever did, and also for somebody in Nevada, for Evan many years ago. And So I'm always thankful that Evan pushed me to build an X10 Slimline nylon. So this is a Koa veneer on the top. Wonderful colors in the Koa, really nice flame, and very nice patterns going on here between the lighter wood and the darker towards the center. We've got the gold hardware mounted on the top. We've got Graphtec piezos, we've got K&K Pure Minis inside. We've got a 13-pin MIDI output, and MIDI tracks really well actually on a nylon guitar, so that gives you an awful lot of versatility, a lot of things that you can do with this guitar. So wonderful pickup system on here. We've got the gold vines on the fretboard. We've got the gold Shirtler tuners here on that headstock. Absolutely stunning tuners on that beautiful slotted headstock, and overall just a very well appointed guitar. Red carbon back and sides, and yeah, just check that out. What a beauty. Anthony, hopefully you'll enjoy that. Oh, actually, I've forgotten the name, but we posted a video just yesterday of somebody, I think from Slovenia, playing an X10 nylon. This would be a good time to cut a little clip of that in. Absolutely incredible. Okay, so next up is going to Switzerland, Albert in Switzerland, and Albert's actually one of our ambassadors. So if you were wanting to try an emerald out in Switzerland, you could contact Albert. You can go on our website. You'll find the map there with all our ambassadors all around the world, and it's a really nice way to connect with musicians in your area that already own emeralds, and get their perspective and maybe get to try their guitars. So that's been something we've been doing for a while, and it really works well. If you're interested in actually being part of it, if you're an emerald owner already and you'd like to be part of the ambassador community, then definitely get in touch with us, or you can actually apply on the website. So this is a Virtuo. So the difference between the Virtuo and the X10 Slimline, it's the exact same body. We use slightly different materials in it. So the top is braced just a little bit differently to accommodate for the humbuckers. And with the X10 Slimline, everything that we do there is about preserving the acoustic tone and getting the best acoustic performance out of the guitar. With this, it's a little bit different because we know we're going to cut holes in the top for the Fishman fluences. So it's going to compromise things a little bit more. Putting all this hardware on the top compromises things, but it's the way that everything combines together. You still have a hollow body, an acoustic body, so whenever you use the Graphtec piezo pickups here, you still get a really good acoustic sound. It's not just acoustic sound processed just from the strings, the body is also contributing to that, so that's really important for the overall Virtuo sound. We've got the Fishman Fluence humbuckers, which are a really fantastic versatile humbucker system from Fishman, and you've got 3 different voices that you can access using the push pulls here. So very versatile from the magnetic side of things. Then you can blend them together because you've got your volume controls for your piezos and your magnetics here. You've got a 3-way to go in between. You've also got a 13-pin out as well. So a lot going on there. You can blend them all together, absolutely get endless amounts of different effects, different sounds. Now, check out the color on this. This is teal. So you can see the teal here on the back and sides, vibrant teal, which is absolutely beautiful. But on the top, we've done the vibrant teal with a blue burst. So Albert was looking for a specific color, and we were able to accommodate it on this. So that blue burst around the edge just gives that real, almost an ocean feel. You know, it's like that deeper water running into the shallows, and it's absolutely stunning. We've got the offset lines in white running up the fretboard, and chrome hardware, chrome tuners, which are matched with the chrome knobs and the chrome the chrome Fishman, and just overall, that is a beautiful guitar. Now, sticking with the Virtuo, this one is going to Yanping in California, and see, just a very different look, but a very similar guitar. And this is what we love when we're building our custom models. We can just give so many different looks and finishes from the same molds. So this one is Koa. Wonderful piece of Koa, beautiful flame. You see that wonderful movement that you get on the Koa. So very nice Koa top, and we've got the gold hardware. Gold hardware and Koa sits very, very nicely. Gold tuners up there, they go to 510s, and then a red carbon back and sides. So that dark red with that Koa, I think just very much holds it together. Almost like a vintage kind of vibe in that. And yeah, very nice. Now, Gabor in Germany. Check this out. So another nylon guitar. So this is an X10 nylon. The veneer we have on the top is our candy stripe Paduk. It's got real rich, vibrant reds. Look at the colors in that. So much depth of color going on in that veneer on that top. And that's entirely natural. That hasn't been dyed. That's just how it is finished, with no extra color over the top. It's how nature has created it. We've got the vines in gold with the dots in red, and that works wonderfully then with the back color, which is Phoenix orange. So that vibrant Phoenix orange with that top is stunning. And a black hardware, a very, very nice guitar. Pickup system here is Graphtec piezo's, K&K Pure Minis inside, and the adjustable bridge on the nylon is a really quite a cool thing. It's something we engineered over the last while, and has been very, very effective. Gives great separation, great definition of sound, and yeah, there we go. Now, this one is going to Saudi Arabia, to Abdullah. We haven't shipped a lot of guitars to Saudi Arabia, but this isn't the first one. We've certainly had one or two there in the past. But check out the veneer on the top of this. This is Paduk with teal over the top. And Paduk I really like because of the vibrancy of it. It's really got a wonderful holographic effect. And always disappointed sometimes in the videos. It doesn't ever show exactly the way that I see it when I'm looking at it. But yeah, it just catches the light so well. The inlays on the fretboard is the vines, and we've got the infinity knot done on teal as well, the 12th fret, black hardware, and then teal back and sides. So teal all over, and a high vibe pickup system. So very nice color combinations there. It just really holds nicely together. Now, Brandy in Tennessee, another candy stripe Paduk. You know, you can see how, you know, similar but yet very different, and that's what we love, because every piece of veneer is different. You get to choose the individual piece of veneer, you get to choose the positioning of that piece of veneer, and just find exactly where it ties on the top. Now, what I like on this one, we've got this really nice flash of red color going around the sides, you know, sort of framing the perimeter. And then down the center, we have another flash of red on the browns. So yeah, that creates really quite a dramatic finish on the top. Very beautiful. We have the offset lines in gold, and then we have some personalization going on there on the 12th fret. So very cool there. And a teal back and sides. So teal is very popular at the moment. A lot of people going for teal. It's a beautiful color. Definitely just sits well on our guitars, and that one kind of creates a really nice contrast between the teal and that candy stripe Paduk. Now, Dan in Maryland. Dan, I'm going to give you my favorite of the day, and it's, in some ways, it's a little bit plainer than some of the others, but to me it has everything that I just love. So it's all about this veneer on the top. It's Paldau, or sorry, not Paldau, it's Pommele Boss, and it's been dyed black, but it's just such a wonderful color on it. It's the detail in that veneer, and it just looks like, I don't know, like rippling sand dunes. I was in Abu Dhabi recently, and we went out into the desert, and looking across the desert, it was almost like that kind of a look, running off into the distance. But it's got so much depth, so much beauty. The colors between the silvers and the blacks just stand out wonderfully. And then, you know, it's combining that then with the carbon. So we've got the carbon, the natural finished, the polished carbon on the bridge. We've got the polished unidirectional carbon on the fretboard. We've got the black hardware and black carbon back and sides. So there's a real carbon purity to it, and then working with that one veneer, it's absolutely stunning. So congratulations, Dan, on that. Now, the last one we're finishing is very, very similar. And this is going to Dieter in Portugal, and this is beautiful as well. So it's very hard to choose between the two as my favorite this week. So maybe we'll make it a joint tie. So this is the Castrol archtop, and you know, if you've been following my work, you'll know that the Castrol was a personal design project that I really, really love. And this one's finished in black quilted maple. So the quilted maple as well is stunning when it's done in the black. That Pommele Boss just maybe caught my attention a little bit more because we don't see it as often. But dyed black quilted maple really, really stands out. And again, it's the color combinations and how that works so well. We've got the polished carbon on the teal piece here. We've got the black, the Graphtec material that we have here on the bridge. We have got this black in the on the Crevo humbucker, and then that unidirectional carbon. So just all those different tones of black that work really, really well together. Then we've got the black Shirtler tuners with the gold, and then a black carbon back and sides. So really nice color combinations there. And you know, we do a lot of different colors. I suppose in Emerald we're very much known for all the different colors of finishes that we do, but at the same time the heart of what we do is from carbon fiber. So you know, that black, that silvery black kind of color, that really, really stands well with us too. So that's it for this week. Really nice lineup of guitars, and next week we won't be doing a shipping video, so just a heads up, but we have another special video that you're going to have to come back and see. We've been editing down the footage that we created during the music tour, so that's going to be available to watch next week. So keep an eye out for that. You'll definitely want to watch that and see all the excitement that we got up to during that amazing week. So that's it for this week. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video, and whatever you're doing, make sure you're playing lots of guitars, and we'll see you again very soon.